Good morning, Hanson Middle School.
Today is April 2nd and it's an E-Day. The lunch schedule will start with 8th grade, 7th, and then 6th. My name is Alana Fredericks.
And I'm Olivia Borgen. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Please be seated.
And now for today's announcements. There will be no student council meeting today after school. Please see Ms. Quinn or Ms. Levy with any questions.
The Cradles to Crayons clothing drive has one more week to donate clothing to win a homemade ice cream party. The drive has been very successful so far, and we hope we can do even better. So please donate gently used clothing and shoes from kid sizes infant to 12 years old. There will be a homeroom tally update tomorrow. Thank you for all of your donations.
Project 351 will also be hosting a movie night this Friday from 2:15 to 4:30 in the auditorium to support Cradles to Crayons. The price of admission is a new pair of socks or underwear, or a $5 donation will help children who are less fortunate with us. So please come and enjoy snacks, fun, and friends help others.
Happy National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. Today is the perfect day to go home and make yourself a splendid peanut butter and jelly and taste the greatness of that classic sandwich.
And for our final announcement, we will be hearing from Mr. Trantner and Mr. Belvis for a special message.
Whoa, you guys are going over there?
Good morning.
Morning.
This week we begin MCAST testing, and one of the things that we need to do is just go over some of the requirements that you need to understand when you're taking the test. There are some protocols that are required for students, and Mr. Belvis and I are going to discuss them. Actually, Mr. Belvis is going to discuss it.
Thanks.
Mr. Belvis.
All right, so everybody should be receiving this form, I believe, in homeroom today. I think some people might have had it on Thursday. So just going to go over some of the bullets that are on there. So super important that you follow everything that's on here. Duplicating any portion of the test or answer booklets or secure test content on a computer screen is prohibited. Also prohibited accessing materials such as cell phones or other electronic devices for any purpose. Communicating, talking, whispering, or writing notes with other students. Looking at any other student's test on the computer or a test booklet, anything like that, but everything's online. Looking at any notes, books, or instructional materials during testing is prohibited. Working in a test session other than the one that you guys are working on. So tomorrow, 6th grade, you guys will be on session 1. Wednesday, you'll be on session 2. If you are working on session 1 when you shouldn't be, you can't. But we'll lock that anyways. Damaging test materials or removing any part from the testing room. That's for paper-based testing, but that kind of goes back to computers too, with use of cell phones and electronic devices and things like that. So what I'm going to ask is, cell phones tends to be the biggest concern, is to make sure that you guys have them off, preferably in your locker. Oftentimes teachers will just take them from you in the room and put them on the board or put them in a box, something like that.
So this week, 6th grade starts tomorrow doing ELA. They will be testing on Tuesday and Wednesday. 7th grade will be testing in ELA on Thursday and Friday. And next week, 8th grade will be testing ELA on Tuesday and Wednesday. So make sure that you go over those forms that went out in homeroom either last Thursday or this morning. Make sure that you sign them, get them back to your homeroom teachers. We ask that you take the time to prepare and rest up prior to the testing so that you're refreshed and ready to go. And like Mr. Belvis said, make sure that your cell phones are in your locker or give them to your teacher. You don't want to be caught with the cell phone and have your test invalidated. So that's real important.
Also want to make sure that you're here on time. We plan to start testing right at the start of first period, so immediately after homeroom. So we want to make sure that everybody's in on time so we can start right away.
And that wraps it up for us. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day.